A neck-and-neck battle for the mayoral post in Vigan, Ilocos Sur that ended up with the uncle defeating his niece. Jose Bonito Singson Jr. won against Eva Medina for the post, ending the over two-decade reign of the Medinas in the city. And Bonito Singson now joins us here on New Day. Good morning, Mayor-elect Singson. Thank you for joining us and congratulations. Now, it was a hotly contested election for the mayoral post in Vigan. How are you now 3 days after the election?
Well, uh, admittedly, more relaxed than during the election. It was a very tough race for us, considering that we were up against a well-entrenched candidate. They've been at it for 27 years, and this was my first time I'm actually running.
Right. Sir, you won by a very slim margin. You got 15,198 votes against Eva Medina's 14,689 votes. Were you surprised by these results, or did you really expect it to be this close?
Well, we really did expect it to be this close. To start with, the long reign of my opponent simply meant that they were able to already, well, it's well entrenched. They've been giving out favors. A lot of people are loyal to them, and it's really something that we defeated them, and by a slim margin. So that slim margin of around 500 is actually to us a huge margin already, considering the number of years that they've been in power.
Sir, let's talk about your family ties. Your opponent, Eva Medina, was a former mayor of Vigan, and she sought to return to her post to replace her son, Juan Carlo Medina. And she is also the daughter of Titong Singson, who is your and Chavit Singson's late brother. So while you're all politically estranged, the Singsons and the Medinas do belong to one clan. What made you decide to run against your niece? And who did Chavit support? Was it you or Eva?
Well, Chavit was the one who convinced me to run, and he supported us definitely. But he wasn't that active in the campaign. He was all over our country, as you know, with President-elect Bongbong. So he had little time for Vigan. But in a couple of occasions, he joined us also in Vigan. As far as I was concerned, yes, she's the daughter of our eldest brother. And in fact, before the election, I talked to her and tried to convince her, give me 3 years. We've been at this for 27 years. Just give me 3 years. I just want to, do some things that might, be significant. And she said, no. For one reason or another, she just stood her ground and insisted on running against me. Yeah.
Aside from the Marcoses, the Singsons are a really big political name in Ilocos. Your family is regarded as a political dynasty, and there have been moves to stop political dynasties. Does voting yet another Singson into office mean that the Bigueños are not yet ready to let go of political dynasties?
Well, I suppose if you put it that way, yes, they're not ready. To start with, I mean, what does that mean? It simply we're providing good service. We serve our constituents at any given time. A lot of our relatives are in different positions, and by and large, I think we've been doing good. So there's always that clamor, we don't, and there's no violence, there's no, it's relatively peaceful. Our province, our towns are very progressive. So there's no reason for them to, I guess, look for somebody else.
Sir, now that you're in the top post of Ilocos Sur capital, Vigan, what is your first order of business and what are your plans for this heritage city of the Philippines? Because, as we know, Vigan has really gained a lot of attention and stature in Philippine and international tourism in the past years. How do you plan to improve on this, especially coming out of a pandemic?
This will be the first time that I'll be mentioning it in public. One of my dreams for Vigan will be the setting up of a tram for our mass transport system. The old style tram that it's going to be doing a loop around Vigan and connecting the other four municipalities surrounding it. So this should be in line with the heritage look of Vigan. And I think this is going to be, this should just simply increase tourist traffic by, substantially. So as early as now, I'm starting to talk with a lot of stakeholders, not only in Vigan, but also in the other municipalities, to start preparing for the increase in tourist traffic, more businesses, and putting up other facilities that would be complementary. Hopefully, we'll be able to realize this within the next 2 years.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for speaking with us here on New Day. That was Vigan City Mayor-elect Bonito Singson.